It's doing that. So this is the EPA building. You can see they got fogged out windows pretty good. Even the doors are fogged out.
I wonder if they're still here. I wonder if they're still here.
You think Doge missed this one? Whew. I think I lost some weight. Shit, we show up, we go live, and then all of a sudden these alarms go off. No public restrooms. Huh. Well, they even have somebody working the desk. Hi, Casper. Casper the ghost. Here to visit, please check the receptionist. Well, there isn't one here. Look at this, West Side. If you're not an employee and don't have an EPA ID, you must check in with security because you're a risk. It is interesting. But yet, Casper's not here.
Casper?
Yeah, the friendly ghost.
You mean the mannequin?
Yeah, the mannequin. Is that you?
Yeah. Stop filming for me. Would you mind?
Oh, we do mind.
You do
Yeah.
mind? Is this a public building? No, it's private. Actually.
How's that?
Yeah. Well, it's actually part government. So
There
it's
you
private.
go. So if it's part of government, it's a public building.
Yeah, and there's a camera right here. It's allowed.
Who are you?
I'm just the security guard for
What's your name?
Brian.
Brian?
How you doing,
Sorry.
Brian?
Hope you're having a great morning.
So,
Melton,
what government entity is in here?
the Environmental Protection Agency.
Yeah. That's who we'd like to go visit. Yeah.
So that makes it, public. It could be owned by a private company, because as soon as you guys rent the space of the building to the government, that makes it public because now our tax dollars is paying here. Our tax dollars are going here.
I'm sure that's on their lease agreement too. Yeah.
So you learn something new every day, right?
Yeah, I'm not here today with you guys. If you, you can go to the top of the stairs here. The door that's open on the left-hand side. That's security screening for EPA and maybe others.
So security screening. So we didn't have to sign in. I don't think we would have anyway. But their little sign doesn't really work for us. So I think he knew that. That's why he said, yeah, it's on up here. Go through their security. Yeah. But just look at this building. Isn't it beautiful?
Super sterile.
Yeah.
I like how they don't have any free speech on the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No Constitution.
Right, no.
Yeah. They don't believe in that sort of thing.
What did he say to you?
He asked us all to stop our cameras and stuff.
Oh, yeah?
filming.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. He gave us his name, but I already forgot it. But Utah Defender was talking to him about private and public, because he's trying to say this is a private property. No, he's security,
Yeah.
and he said,
He's security.
yeah,
He sure came out quick.
yeah. Well, he said this is private property, and so Utah Cop Watch is explaining to him the realities here.
It must be hard for him.
Yeah, he's not used to it. Uh-oh.
There's a lot of harm to the environment.
Uh-oh.
with this
Look.
building.
We got another one telling us we're not supposed to be in the building. We have press in here. We have journalists in here. My God. You've got to call the police and get them out.
Second floor, all visitors.
We are visitors. Says we must check in. Well, we did. We checked in with the security guard. He did not ask us for ID or anything like that. So he said we're free to come up here. Uh-oh, another Karen.
Have fun with your private. Have fun with your private. Call them so they can educate you on our First Amendment right.
Boy, these stairs, I don't know. I don't know if they're ADA compliant. I am going to sit down now. We're going to wait for the police. She said hey, did anybody make a threat? Because she's saying that they threatened her. She's flat out lying to the police, making a false police report.
Business card. You come down here and talk to me. You come down here and get me.
Very foolish people. We clearly said we were coming up to visit the EPA. The first security guard here said we're free to go up there. Those words came out of his mouth. We've got it recorded. And then Karen came out and said we were unruly. And she told the police, I'm pretty sure I heard her say, they are threatening me. So I don't think that's the case. At least I didn't hear anybody make any threats. So, and I don't think any one of these 4 cameras would show any one of us making a threat. It's just not happening.
When you sign over your business to work for this company, you just gave out those rights. So, visitors can be answered? No. And it says in the little sign.
I wonder what they think. I mean, nobody goes and visits the EPA. Is that why the EPA's office is in this private building? So that they can keep people away? Clearly, it'll show on their rental agreement that when they lease to a government agency, they open up their facility to the public. Their building to the public. It's right on their agreement. Their lease agreement. Karen doesn't know that. Poor Karen. She's got to call armed people to come and remove peaceful people. Go figure. But there she is. Texting and calling and texting. Call armed thugs to throw us out of a public building. Boy, can you imagine? Can you just imagine the dollar amount of those litigations? Wow. And we don't have to hire lawyers. And we don't have to worry about court costs. But they're going to use their taxpayer money to defend it, what they're doing here today. Especially if we end up having to leave under threat of arrest. Ooh, wow. Talk about a violation of the First Amendment. Ooh-wee.
Definitely, because this
And
is
the
a federal
4th.
building.
And the 14th.
This is a federal building.
Yeah.
There's a code right on the door, right in there that says it.
Yep.
Like postal standard.
Yeah.
This is a federal building.
Yeah, I think the same thing happened to Patriot News Activism, where he got thrown out of the DHS because it was a private building. And when they sign their lease, they give it up to the public.
First of all, when there's cameras, there's a camera right there where they're standing. And for them to even say TikTok, I could request that camera and put it on TikTok if they want me to.
Yeah, it's public.
And it says right there in it. There's 2 signs in there.
That actually say this is a federal
It
property.
says photographs and purposes are
Can be used for news
exactly
purposes,
like
which is what we are. Yeah.
And it says GSR, federal
Yep.
property.
We are the news, but yet they called armed thugs with guns, especially. Yeah, they might not show up.
Let them show up. I'll show them that sign right there on the building. He said to go to the 2nd floor.
Yep. I'll stay up here so that just in case.
I really wanted to walk on the platform, so that's why I came.
If they come up here, I can show them the signs that we're allowed. Not just allowed, we have a right to be here. We have, we have a right to be here. So the people went out to see if there's going to be any police that show up. We doubt it. We're thinking that they won't, but you never know. Police like to surprise people. Yeah.
Who really want to go against the First Amendment?
Yeah.
That's what we're here for, right?
We're here to fight for our rights, that's for sure. And again, I'm just sitting here peacefully. I'm not creating a ruckus. But yet they want to call the police and make me leave. Isn't that just silly? It's just silly. So we're not disturbing the peace. We're not doing any of those things that they're accusing us of. We're not blocking any walkways. We've committed no crimes. And we will get a copy of the 911 call to show Karen's lies. Filing a false police report. They're having a powwow. They're having a powwow. They don't know what to do. They're saying this place is private, but we all know what's true. We will get a copy of their lease agreement as well. There is a camera down there that was on us. We'll do a request for that footage. Uh-oh, do we have another Karen? What's going on? What's going on down there? She probably just told her not to engage. We know that people with press harder is probably scouting out to find out if the police are going to come. Yeah. Definitely want to get their lease agreement. They just tried to violate our constitutional rights. Ouch. That could lead to litigation. That'll teach them to try not to protect the government that they lease to against people with cameras. That's exactly what she's trying to do.
They're locking the elevator.
Oh, are they locking us in? Or they're locking the elevator. Interesting. Why would they do that? Look at that. What is this? Is like a...
They locked them out.
Oh, it's a panic shutdown. I get it. That's what they're trying to make it look like anyway. Or maybe they really do panic when press shows up unannounced. Because the press isn't supposed to do that. Right?
Come on, Karen.
And yeah, so West Side Accountability right now is trying to do a public records request.
That's kidnapped.
Are they locking us in?
Yeah, they're kidnapping.
They're locking other people in too?
Yeah, they wouldn't let him.
That's wow. That's a fire code. Yeah, absolutely. And it's also kidnapping. Yeah. Are they holding us hostage to make the police come? Is that what's going on? Yeah, we are done. We already know the police are probably not coming, but now that they've locked us in here, maybe we should call 911 and say, "Help! We're being kidnapped." Yeah. Wow. So go try to get out, Utah Cop Watch.
A regular request from where?
And see if you can exit the building.
No, they're private. Where is she? Where is
This is a federal building.
This is so the whole building is? Right.
They're breaking some serious crimes here.
Oh, I thought there was private companies.
These are serious crimes to hold people in a building.
No, so I thought there were private companies.
I'm going to go try to attempt to leave.
And even if they are private, they're getting federal funding,
Yeah.
which makes it a public building.
Let me take it off of Zoom here. I got it way in. So I'm going to attempt to leave. And let's just see what happens.
He's trying to get in, or he's trying to get out.
I'm an old man with a disability.
Yeah.
And they better not touch me. Or Utah Cop Watch. Look at them really coming out of the woodwork here.
Yeah, I know what I'm saying. You guys work for that? Or you guys don't work for that? That's what I'm asking. I mean, what's so funny? Besides your face. I mean, I'm just asking a simple, innocent question. Do you guys work for them or not? Yes or no, that's it. Why do you care? Because if you do, then you're getting paid by my tax dollars.
That's fair.
And if we want to come and visit the EPA, it says right up there, visitors are welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Check in.
Yeah, we have
We
to.
already did.
No, he said you have to check in with security up
Yeah,
there.
Go ahead, do what you gotta do.
Yeah. He said just check in with
Only you
security
guys
up there.
Only you guys are causing the scene. Yeah, so I talked to the security guards.
So can we leave? Are we free to go? Or are we kidnapped? Do you know? Oh, okay. They would know. Yeah.
You get federal funding? No. Yes, you do. If you rent
I don't get anything. I
Her
get a paycheck
company.
from my company.
She's playing word salad.
Yeah, she's playing that game.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
Well, your
That's
company gets our tax dollars.
We're gonna need
Okay.
the police over here to go.
When
out
they
and take
signed the
care of it.
lease agreement, they
They don't sign
agreed
it with me. That's cool.
your company
My
signed a
company
lease
did not sign
agreement
anything.
with the
No,
EPA.
it did not.
EPA is
No, it
leasing
did
this.
not, because I'm a third-party manager, so my company didn't do anything.
So okay. So are we free to leave?
Yeah, you can leave whenever you
Okay.
want. The
All
doors
right.
have been unlocked. You just
That
come
also
in.
means we're free to stay.
Sure.
Yeah.
The police will take care of it. It's fine.
Sure. Let's see.
That's fine.
We'll wait for them. We're not going to run.
They're across the street. It's fine. FPS is on their way too.
Boy, I can't believe the ignorance.
The ignorance that you guys think that this is a federal building is funny. There's 3 different
It's-
tenants in this building.
Yeah.
Yes, it does.
And we have a
It's
right
not
to
a
be
federal
here.
building. Go ahead and go on the treasurer website and let me know. Okay? Why don't you need to do your homework on it.
Treasurer's website is federal.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it's United States. Okay, look at that. Perfect. Laugh again. Do it again. Because you're going to laugh when you know about our First Amendment right to do whatever the fuck we want.
Not your private building.
Yes, even in a private building because they lease to the feds. It's on your rental agreement. We don't like our rights being violated, period. We are press. And don't mess with press because we know the laws.
I'll be back because I have a way to get in.
You're working on the door, bitch. Ain't you? Yeah, go get the cops. Call him over here. He's standing right there. He's not going to do nothing in this federal building. Foolish. Roll her neck and everything. I didn't even ruin it. Yeah, the door's open. You don't need to.
But let me tell you, she does know how to roll her neck.
I'm not asking you for anything. You just hear me acting.
Wow. She is. She's running over there to the police. When? Come and help me. We gotta get these journalists out of the building. Because they want to report the news. Wow. Are they not allowing people in? Why are the doors locked? Is this open hours? This is open hours. People have a right to be in here. See?
We got First Amendment people exercising their First Amendment rights, and we got people that don't know about it. We have people in the military fought for these rights, and you guys are taking total crap on it. A total crap on it. Your dad is security staff?
Meanwhile, this Karen is still on the phone.
They can't get in this building because they locked it down.
She can't get in? It's open hours and she can't get in? What is going on? There's a door. She got in. Oh, she has a badge. Okay.
Put the badge code on because they're scared for their life. The cameras are
Yeah. Cameras are very scary, people. They kind of expose cockroaches because you put the light on them.
as soon as the cop comes and tells them to leave us alone and get our public records and figure out that we can do this.
Yeah.
There's even a camera right there. I mean, like,
They're not willing to come over, I don't think. They might have called it in, but I don't think they're going to show up. They don't want to come in. I'm keeping you folks off camera. Have a nice day. Oh, are they? Oh, well. Oh, I changed my mind. There we go. We'll film them. They're leaving. They didn't seem nice after I said that either.
It's public where all government entity offices are.
So everybody has to come in that one door now.
I understand the bill.
We're not blocking the doorways. Why are they locked? Are you guys afraid? Are you guys afraid of cameras? Are you in fear for your life? Is that why you called the police and are shutting down the building basically?
right here, look. Companies in this building. You have EPA. Those are all federal buildings. Those are all.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Just on this board right here alone.
Yeah, she
Just lied to us in our face and laughed and everything and made a fucking fool of herself.
She said
And
there
I said it.
She said there were private companies in here.
Come on, call them harder, Karen.
So did the EPA lease out this building, a private building, so that they could use security down here to block the public from visiting their government? I wonder. It's just a question. Yeah. I think it's kind of a good question. What's the EPA hiding? That's right upstairs. Right up on the second floor. Did you work here and didn't know that? She also made a false police report. She said we were threatening. We'll give up every camera we got to prove that that's not the case.
Do we have a private government in here?
We don't make threats to anyone. We are peaceful journalists. part of the media. We're just not mainstream. Because mainstream doesn't typically do this sort of thing. If they do, they're going to make an appointment, and then they're going to kiss the government's ass to get a story. We don't do that. And that's why there's pushback on us and no one else. My tired feet. Yeah, they're sharing private information on a private phone, hoping that I'll pick it up on the camera. That's not going to happen. Yeah, right. No, I understand. I'm not trying to pick up anything on your personal phones. I'll keep it off camera. Besides that, I can always core request the footage on your phones if you took any video or pictures, which is fine with me if you do. You do have a First Amendment right to do so. Not really trying to be argumentative or anything, but boy, I'm being shunned. It's like I'm a leper. They're just uncomfortable, I guess. That's probably all it is. They're just uncomfortable being on camera. They're not used to it. We've got to make them start to get used to it, our public employees. I mean, after all, they're already on camera every time they're working anyway. These buildings have multiple cameras in them. So, their government watching over us, all of us, even the government workers. But then when we turn the cameras back on them, it's like, oh no, I'm scared. Shut the building down. Call the police. Call the police. Just by simply calling the police, they messed up. Or they'll be responsible for anything that happens from this point forward because they made the call. They just follow whatever anybody tells them. That's what they do. They went to public school where they're taught to just comply. If anybody that looks like an authority figure, just do what they tell you. Everything will be all right. So the police have arrived. We are in a public building, not a private building.
Come over here so you can listen to everything. Sir, they're explaining everything to these guys right now. You want to come over there so you can hear it as well?
I'm invoking my Fifth Amendment right. Please don't ask me any more questions.
Well, I'm not asking for you to respond. You can also physically move.
Am I detained?
So we're advising.
Did you say yes? Can you speak a little louder for the camera?
I'm advising you that you're on private property.
I'm not on private property. The EPA is right there. That's public.
It's privately owned.
It has to be
EPA
open
is a
to the
federal
public.
agency
It's on their
and
lease agreement. Look at their lease agreement.
Okay, I don't have
When the
access to
EPA
lease agreement. Okay.
Well, you
I'm
don't have
just telling you
access,
the
so
same
we're
thing
not.
that-
We
that
can't
they're being
trespass
advised.
us from a public building.
Okay.
We can't. You can't trespass us for
It's
that.
not a public building. It's a privately
It's
owned
got
building
a
with
public entity right up those stairs that it welcomes visitors.
Okay. Well, I'm going to have the.
So
corporal
they
come
are
over and
open.
explain the same
Their
thing
lease
he's
agreement
explaining
says
to them.
that they have to open it to the public for government, public agencies that they lease from. It's on their lease
Let
agreement.
me have the corporal come over and talk to you. You can explain the same thing.
Yeah, I'll
Can
explain
you
it to him. Sure,
them?
sure.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, what's your name and badge number, sir?
From 19038.
Thank you.
What they told us up there is that the public is allowed to go in there, okay? But if you have, only if you have an appointment, you can go into the cubicles inside, okay? But the public can, you could go up there and record and have people up there. You can't do it. No, it's, I'm not, I cannot, if I'm causing it, I understand. But that's going to get their instructions.
If I do a public record, you're gonna make me go outside?
If we go outside, can we do that? Can we do
They're trying to negotiate because they know they're wrong. They cannot remove us from a public building. And whenever a private building leases to a public entity, they open themselves up to the public. And as long as we're here during business hours, we cannot be removed unless we commit a crime, which we haven't done any of those things.
At no time that we approach them, they come out of their office and start approaching you. So what you're doing, why you're doing it, I appreciate it. Thanks. If you were supporting the right, you would say, tell them that I'm right to be taking the government, but you're gonna take their side. So that's all we need. That's all we need. Just take their side. Yeah, we're gonna leave. We're gonna leave. We were ready to leave a long time ago, but they said they were gonna call you guys. That's it.
I need federal police, because these guys don't know our structure, right? I need a federal police in this building. Outside. I'm requesting supervisor. I will go outside and request supervisor. I need higher. You're my first amendment right. I need one higher. I need one higher. I need one higher. I'm listening out the door right now. I need a supervisor higher. I need the chief there.
No, sit down, Mike. Because I lost some weight, so I'm pulling up my pants. Is that okay? Go ahead and film it. All right. Oh, they're shocked by the language. Do you ever hear of freedom of speech in the First Amendment? The 5 elements of the First Amendment. Freedom of speech. So when she wants to cuss, she can. And that's not laughable. That's a serious right that we all have. So when they signed the lease agreement, to the EPA up there. They opened up this building to the public.
Okay, sir. Your friends are standing outside. Let's go have a chat with them.
Am I being detained right now?
You're not being detained. If you were over here, you would
So
have heard the
I'm
legal
free to go
conversation.
then?
Yeah.
That means
that's
I'm
what
also
saying.
free to stay.
No, it doesn't.
This is a public building.
So as they
public
stated,
entity, public
again,
rules.
If you would have been over here and joined the conversation that your friends were having with my corporal.
Who says they're my friends?
They did.
Well, then if
Are
they
you
said
saying
it,
that-
it's
are you
it's
saying you don't
definitely
like
true. But I wouldn't
Okay.
answer questions like that.
Okay. Well, they said they were your friends.
Hmm.
So why don't we all have a congregation outside and have a chat with them?
Why?
Because you're trespassing. That's why.
Trespassing.
Yes, sir.
So am I under threat of arrest that if I don't leave,
Sir,
you will arrest
we
me?
don't want to arrest you. We don't
Well,
want to do
I
that.
need you to
We
say
would-
it.
Oh, I bet you do.
Yes.
We don't want to arrest you for
Good.
something so asinine and
Okay.
ignorant, but we
So,
also
I'll
don't
stay.
want to have this conversation with you disrupting businesses here.
I'm not disrupting anything.
Yes, you
They
are.
disrupted when they called the police. We didn't disrupt anything. In fact, we didn't approach anybody. They approached us.
Well, it doesn't matter. You are
It
being
doesn't matter.
disruptive now.
So am I under threat of arrest? If I don't leave, you will arrest me.
Right
I need
now,
you
I'm
need to
telling
hear
you
the
that
words.
they are willing to press charges for trespass. That is not a way we want to go. Not at all.
I don't
But
want to go
also
that
don't
way
wanna
either.
Have this conversation. You guys
All
are more
right.
than happy
What's your
to
name and
go.
badge number?
He has it as well.
What is your name and badge number?
9055.
How do I pronounce your last name?
Like it's
King?
Yeah.
Oh, it's fitting.
No, I didn't-
Hi.
Did you hear what we were talking about with them?
He didn't want to come over.
Would you like me to explain it again?
Sure.
Okay, thank you for being polite. I'm going to be polite too. That's what we're here for. Okay?
Yeah, I appreciate that.
More or less what we said is that from what we were told, you guys were in here and I understand what you're doing. I appreciate that and I am also here to support your rights. That being said, there was a disruption to their business.
Who?
The business as a whole, right?
Who
There-
disrupted?
There is a government entity here. However, the business itself, the building.
They disrupted themselves, is what you're
May I
telling
explain,
me.
please?
Sure. Go ahead.
Because I've given you the opportunity to speak, and I'm sure you were speaking to them, and I'd like the same opportunity.
I haven't had an opportunity to speak yet.
And I would
But
be
go
happy
ahead.
to give you one if you want to step outside.
No.
So,
Unless you're going to threaten to arrest me, then I will step
had
outside.
you been listening when we were talking to them, what we explained was we'd prefer not to do that, right?
Whoa, I appreciate that because you couldn't do it.
Well, this is private property.
It's not.
Okay?
They lease the building to a government entity, and when they signed that lease agreement, they opened themselves up to the public. Why aren't you guys getting this?
May I explain this, sir? Because I'm going to explain it one time.
Sure, go ahead.
Okay? And I'm not trying to be rude. I just want to make sure you're clear.
Why do you have to preface it that you're not trying to be rude?
I will wait till you go.
But, so what your statement was before that is you're going to try to be rude. So go ahead.
Are you ready to listen? Okay. Whether or not there is a government entity here, the building itself is private property. They are willing to press charges for trespassing because you are not here for a lawful reason. They've asked you to leave and you failed to do so.
I am here for a lawful reason, though. To visit the EPA, which is a public entity.
Disruption,
What disruption?
this disruption,
Who caused the disruption?
you and your
No. Absolutely not, and we've got it all on camera. They caused their own disruption.
I said to them, I'll give you my business card. I'll give you my business card outside.
You're going to give it to me anyway.
Yes, but I'll give it to you outside.
Are you threatening to arrest me if I do not leave this building right now? I need to hear it from you. Are you going to arrest me if I do not leave?
We need to leave.
Are you going to arrest me if I don't?
They are willing to press charges.
That's not giving me a direct answer, officer, supervisor, corporal.
Yes. And we prefer
Yes. So you're saying yes, you will arrest me if I don't leave.
If we have to, we really would prefer not to do that.
I apprate you saying that.
There are legitimate.
I'm
bad
going to
people out in the
leave.
city.
I don't need your business card.
You don't want any trouble, then log 666 is my badge number.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much.
You don't want the business card, sir?
Thank you very much. Can I leave out of here? Okay. How do I leave?
Right out that door is fine.
Right out of this door?
You don't want the business card, sir?
I don't need it.
Fair enough.
You
They
guys
have
go
it
fuck.
if you do want.
They
Go
they
fuck
do.
yourself, Sergeant. Go fuck yourself.
I appreciate the litigation that's coming.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Federal lawsuit, bitch, on all you guys. So keep all those cameras too. Don't delete it. Fuck you. Don't clear your booty all over the blood.
So we have to get off the. They said we had to leave the building. They didn't say we had to get off. the property.
Suck my
I don't know if is this public property right here? Does it start? Does it start right here?
Did they threaten you with the rap?
They did. I made them say it.
I did too.
They
I
didn't
told-
want to say it. They
I
wouldn't
did-
say
He
it
didn't want to say it either, but I told him.
because they know they're wrong.
I told him if I will only leave if you say that I will be under arrest, under threat of arrest, I will leave.
Yeah.
And she said, well, they're willing to press charges.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
more than enough. Right
That's
there.
no. That's word salad.
And then so I said, so you're saying if I don't leave, I will go to jail. I'm saying, he said, I'm saying that they will press charges, and I don't want to go. Okay, that's all I need. That's all I need.
They were laughing at her
Yeah.
because of her language. And I said, yeah, that's freedom of speech. So go ahead and laugh at a very serious thing that we have in this country. It's a right. And they want to laugh at it and piss on it.
Is there parking lot on the outside?
On the outside?
Their
We
parking
coming
lot?
back?
To this place? No.
What are we doing? We leaving?
Parking lot.
We had 2 hours there? Oh, it's the one, I don't know.
No, we're at an
We walked
hour.
through, there was a thing, remember?
But you're right. We're off the property, so they can't do anything to us here. So I'm going to go ahead and stop this video.
Trying to wave at me with that ponytail princess though.
Oh
She
yeah.
waved at me. She's like, bye.
I think she really likes
She
you.
thought she was gonna do some shit.
Yeah.